Zoom Video Communications Incorporation, or simply Zoom, helps businesses and organizations bring their teams together in a frictionless environment to get more done. It provides easy, reliable cloud platform for video, voice, content sharing and chat runs across mobile devices, desktops, telephones and room systems. Zoom, founded in the year 2011 by Mr. Yuan, a former Cisco executive, was designed to be easy to use and install. Unlike other video chat products, the app also has a popular grid view that lets people see everyone on a call at once. When the spread of COVID-19 turbocharged the video chat phenomena, Zoom emerged as a clear frontrunner, owing largely to word of mouth about its ease and simplicity. It has been the most downloaded app in Apple's App Store or Google's Play Store for more than a month. The company is valued at around $47 billion, more than Slack and Pinterest. Zoom has shown tremendous growth in the recent past, resulting in almost zooming 4 times of $259 of its stock price from the IPO level of $65 per share. The market values the company at more than $72 billion with a price to earnings ratio of around 1,492. Its top line has risen by over 600% during the last 9 months, and this impressive growth is expected to continue. In this article, we analyze how Zoom stacks up along Porter's 5 forces to understand whether there are factors which could hamper its growth story and cause its market valuation to drop. The social networking market is highly competitive and is prone to rapid change through the introduction of disruptive technologies. Zoom needs to be continuously innovative and adapt to changing user trends to keep the engagement levels stable on the platform. The low barriers to entry in the internet business further intensifies the competition in this market. Moreover, internet usage is increasingly shifting to mobile devices, where the landscape is quickly evolving. Hence, we think investors need to keep an eye out for popular mobile apps as they could impact Zoom's popularity. Competitive rivalry within the industry. A wide range of players from full-featured platforms, WebEx, Skype, LogMeIn, GoToMeeting, BlueJeans Network, JoinMe, Arkadin, TeamViewer and Fuse to niche social networking sites and new mobile apps could hamper Zoom's user base growth. Social networking space is prone to innovation, swift change and the introduction of new technologies. Hence, Zoom's massive user base cannot be taken for granted. The company continuously needs to innovate and to adapt to changing customer trends. Any failure to do so could potentially cause its user base to migrate to other social media networks. Zoom commands a loyal user base across several user demographics and geographies. However, competition from WhatsApp and other emerging platforms can cause a reduction in the average time spent by active users on the Zoom platform, as these platforms offer unique sets of features in comparison to Zoom platform. Currently, Zoom provides a vast range of services such as meetings and chats, HD videos, audio, collaboration and chats, rooms and workspaces, etc. But we believe that newer, innovative apps could emerge providing one of these discrete services. Any such app, if gains widespread popularity, it could lead to lower engagement on Zoom-owned platforms. Bargaining power of customers. While users of social networking platforms hold high bargaining leverage, the same is limited for marketers. Given the large-scale competition, the bargaining power of users is high. This means ensuring good user experience is the key to attract and retain customers on social networking platforms. Zoom caters to a large number of users, free as well as subscribed one, across both large and small-scale businesses. However, in the event Zoom starts increasing service plan pricing significantly, we think marketers could start gravitating more towards other social networking platforms. Threat of new entrants. Rapidly evolving mobile landscape could result in newer, more innovative players entering the market. The internet business is characterized by low barriers to entry. It is relatively easy to build new sites and applications. However, a significant amount of resources is required for marketing and for gaining brand recognition, and this raises the barriers to entry to an extent. The introduction of innovative and niche social networking sites could potentially be a threat to Zoom. Hence, we believe investors should closely track the rising popularity of new mobile apps in areas including social sharing, messaging, microblogging, as this market is still emerging with the advent of smartphones. Threat of substitute products. New social networks and mobile applications could emerge as viable alternatives to Zoom. There are a large number of social networks that facilitate sharing of information, and hence customers could choose these other platforms over Zoom. A number of social networks cater to specific interests along with sharing of information, hence any increase in their popularity could impact engagement levels on Zoom. Apart from this, new and innovative mobile applications keep entering the market, and they could potentially impact user growth on Zoom in the long run. Bargaining power of suppliers. Certain software and hardware providers may hold moderate bargaining power. Providers of servers, storage, power, software, data center and office equipment, technology, etc. represent suppliers for Zoom. We expect their bargaining power to be moderate as Zoom has a large-scale customer holding significant buying power. However, there are only few reputed suppliers for a large range of hardware and software supplies, and hence this raises their bargaining power to an extent. Few weeks back, Facebook unveiled one of its biggest expansions into video conferencing with several new video chat features and services. They included video group chats for as many as 50 people on Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp video calls for up to 8 people, and video calls in Facebook Dating. Google this month made its video chat app Meet more accessible through Gmail, can now have 49 people, custom backgrounds, and calls from Nest. Cisco recently promoted its WebEx teleconferencing service as highly secured compared with Zoom, and Verizon announced last week that it was acquiring BlueJeans Network, a video conferencing service. After questions arose about Zoom's privacy and security, competitors also rushed to assure customers that their offerings were safer. Google said Meet use was up more than 25 times what it was in January 2020, with more than 2 million new user signups every day. Cisco said that not only had the use of WebEx skyrocketed at one point, the company added 240,000 new users in 24 hours, but so had its security business. House Party, a video chat app that Epic Games acquired last year, has been popular with younger audiences. In recent weeks, more than 50 million people have signed up for it, widening its audience to those who also use Zoom. To differentiate itself, House Party said it was emphasizing features like the ability to play games with other participants in the app. Being customer-driven is ingrained in Zoom's DNA. Since day one, the team at Zoom has been focused on solving the customer needs, and more specifically, they have been focused on building video communication tools that actually work on it, and they continuously have to do it. Zoom built a product that can sell itself. It's not just the quality of their product that gives Zoom a competitive advantage, it's also how they deliver that product. Zoom's video conferencing features are free for everyone to use up to 40 minutes. That is, Zoom decided on 40 minutes because research showed that 45 minutes was the ideal duration for a video conference. As Zoom, a company that went from $0 to $1 billion in less than a decade, it's easy to look back about its philosophy to focus on making its existing customers happy. Also, it always prioritized the features requested by its existing customers. We believe that by making its existing customers happy, even if it gets more new prospects, Zoom's growth business model is sustainable and Zoom truly has a competitive advantage over its peers.